My mother was a soft-spoken woman, and I always felt that by working as hard as she did, she was trying to compensate for being my only relative. But never in a million years did I think she wasn't enough. I loved my mother to death. When she passed away, nothing really mattered to me anymore. I shook myself out of my thoughts as I realized the car had stopped moving and that Officer Williams and I were now at the police station. As Officer Williams parked the car, she looked down into her lap and sighed.
I saw potential in you, son. You have talents, but you lost your chance to use them.
She then turned around from the driver's seat to face me slouching in the back seat. I finally noticed her steely eyes.
But this time, it's for good. And I know you already know this. You're going away, boy. And for a long time.
Officer Williams stepped out of the car and opened my door to guide me into the police station, where a cold, steel jail cell was waiting for me. I've really done it this time. Weeks have passed, and I have again found myself in the back of another cruiser with my ankles and hands cuffed, dressed in an orange jumpsuit. I was quickly put on trial, and as I foresaw, I was going to prison. Although, I didn't expect as many years as I was sentenced. 6 years. The house's residents' money wasn't just for show. They had connections in high places. And with my previous misdemeanors, it wasn't difficult to get me sentenced to prison for a long time. As I gazed out the cell window, an unfamiliar cop driving spoke, interrupting my daydreaming.
You see that large water tank sticking up? That's where you're going, buddy. New York State Prison.
I ignored her and looked out the window to observe my new home for the next 6 years. Although prison may seem frightening to others, I was prepared. After all, free food, shelter, and clothing sounded like a good bargain to me. I also didn't have anyone waiting for me in the free world, so no responsibilities. I relaxed in my seat, turning my sight to the ceiling of the cop car. Easy 6 years, I mumble, smirking. Turns out, I was wrong. When I first got to the prison, I was taken to my cell, where I finally met my cellmate for the next 6 years. I sauntered confidently into the small cell that I saw had a toilet and a bunk bed as the warden shut the door behind me and left. Then, a middle-aged, 6'7" chubby man with a long beard and a bald head jumped off the top bunk and smirked at me.
Hello, fresh meat.
The bear-sized man greeted me. Not one to be disrespected, I replied smugly with, "Looks like you ain't too much fresh meat to me." That made him pretty mad, so he lowered his tall stature to look at me, face to face with a scowl.
Listen, you don't know who you're messing with.
A malicious grin formed on his face.
Guess I'm gonna have to teach you.